Hello, my name is Ronald, and this is the end of the Universal Model GeoTour here in Iceland, and we're located at Reykholt, which is the farm, or the house, I should say, of Snorri Sturluson. Right here in front of me, we can see his pool, where he would sit in like a warm tub or something like this. And ever since, this is still a culture thing in Iceland to do, to go to a swimming pool and sit in a hot pot or in a circle like this and meet people. It's a gathering place. And here he would counsel with this man about strategy and things like that. And he, behind this pool, you can see this door going into this hill. This would be the kind of a tunnel, or a structured tunnel to his building, his house, which was here on this green hill, which is not there no more, so we don't see anything of it. So he was advanced. He was a record keeper in Iceland. He wrote books, he wrote the sagas, and he was one of those who put together all the mythology of the Nordic people and the poems, and we have all kinds of things in the material because of him. And so he lived here, he was from here, and I was just gazing at the water from him, and he even used the water to heat his own house. So this is how advanced he was, and this is the kind of a principle that we repeatedly see in the world's history, that we think that man man evolved from simple to advanced and advanced with time, but a lot of times it was actually the other way around. People had skills and were advanced, and they fell into apostasy or lesser knowledgeable kind of an environment. So he was advanced, he was learned, he knew things, and he wrote a lot about things that we can study today and learn about this culture. One of those things he wrote about in a poem was a prophecy talking about golden plates that would come before the Ragnarok, before the end of the world, would come forth out of the grass, and he called them wonderful. That was the word he described those plates. So this water here also represents all the things we've seen in Iceland around. Everything was about water, whether it was waterfall or fresh drinking water we so much enjoyed, or the hot water that we don't have to heat with oil or gas or anything like that. We just have this naturally. We saw steam, we saw hot springs, we saw ice, and we saw rain, and all this is water, and water is kind of binding this tour together, and this is the red thread, so to speak, through our tour, which also represents really the foundation of all things. Nothing is there without water. We don't have life without water. We all came up from water in the womb, and so on. And also rocks were formed from water. These are other things, and I'd like to invite you to click yourself through the Universal Model videos that are available to learn more truth, learn the real science about geology and the way the rocks form. And thank you for watching. This is Ronald from Iceland.